Hey everybody, this is Kevin Crouch with Ellis County Weather, and I wanted to film at one of two locations today, and unfortunately it's a little breezy, and so I didn't want you to have to sit there and listen to me talk over the noises going on. I know how annoying that can be, so I'm going to table that and possibly try those locations next week. But for now, I found a relatively calm spot where I'm still outside a little bit. I wanted to at least get out of the studio. For one, I don't like just being cooped up in there. Two, I'm doing a lot of work in there, so there's not really a lot of space for a camera and everything. So this is your weekly outlook, and I have to top this off by giving huge credit to Modern HVAC, run by Franklin Phillips. Franklin today saw on the page that my AC had gone out, and that can pretty well ruin your day really fast in August in Texas. And I know for me, I had a lot of work to get done in the Weather Center. That pretty much put that to a halt. I've got things to get ready for this week at my other job and those kind of things. And then just the relaxation that everybody kind of likes to have on the weekend wasn't there because we were without cooling. And he came out, identified the problem, fixed it up, got it taken care of very quickly. And my wife and my son and I were out just running some errands, taking advantage of AC and other places during that time, and he got everything taken care of. So big thank you to Franklin. I will be linking his social media stuff in the link so that if you have any HVAC questions or different things you want to look into, need help with, you can do that. I also need to tell you that this is actually sponsored by KTX Transport. And I know that there are folks looking for work right now. I know that the employee market and the employer market, it's just not really what we're used to. There's a lot going on there for a myriad of different reasons. I'm not going to get into any of that, but I will say that KTX Transport is hiring right now. And so if you have a truck and you're looking for work, you're looking for a company to stick with that you can rely on and is bringing money into the economy here in Texas and in Ellis County, it's locally owned, and somebody that I know, then go to shipktx.com. I'll have the Facebook page linked on Facebook and then the website on the YouTube page as well. A number of benefits to working with that company. It's always fun to grow with a company too, to get in early and then get the benefits of that company growing and getting bigger and bigger. And you've heard me talk about this company a lot on these updates where, I will say that they're doing business across the country and overseas. And so they are booming. They are growing quickly. Get in on that growth and go work with KTX Transport. So for more information, again, that's www.shipktx.com. I usually get like .org or .net or something on the end of that. It's shipktx.com. I'll make sure I get that clear. So let's talk about this August forecast, and I want to talk about a couple of things that I've said on the page this week that have gotten some strange looks. And the first of those being that the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, known short as NOAA, came out with their outlook where they are expecting a pretty decent likelihood that this August will end up being cooler than usual. Now, I've heard people say it seems pretty mild for August, considering what's possible and what we could very well be seeing. We could be seeing triple digits every single day, and we're just not quite there. Now, this week is going to feel like it, and that's the thing. This August doesn't exactly feel very cool, but you have to understand that when you're in the meteorological business, you see things. Sometimes the small changes that we don't really notice make a big difference in the big picture. So it's not like we're going to be waking up to highs in the 70s or anything, but overall, when we look at August, it's probably going to be a more mild, I think, August than we have seen. And so the benefit to that, I think, and what I'm hopeful for, this is not a forecast, this is not an outlook, but what I'm hopeful for is that this will help us cool off a little quicker going into the fall. The last couple of Septembers, it seems like summer just does not want to end. And I'm hoping that maybe this outlook will allow temperatures to start dropping off a little quicker. Hopefully, I think there was one commenter that asked, is this going to lead to a colder winter, and I'm sure we're talking, if it's cooler in August, does that mean that winter's going to be cooler and that trend is going to continue? And I don't think that it's going to impact that necessarily. There are a lot of cycles and things that play overall that it very well could, but I try not to forecast much a week out, much less several months. So we're just going to have to wait and see. But my hope at this point is that a cooler August will mean an easier slide into those cooler fall temperatures, and maybe September and the first part of October won't be so bad. That's my hope. The other thing, too, is that we are watching the Gulf of Mexico, which has decided to just wake up this weekend, and we have 3 systems that we're watching that could be coming into the Gulf, so I'm going to be bringing more updates on that throughout the week from the National Hurricane Center as we watch for those storms to see if they're going to bring any rain to North Texas. But right now, though, it's just going to be hot. I'm sorry. I know we're all sick of it. I'm sick of it. I had a close call today. I mean, I get it. Monday, clearing skies with the highs in the upper 90s throughout the day tomorrow. We'll wake up with some cloudier skies, and then they'll kind of clear, kind of like we had yesterday, where we had a pretty thick cloud deck for much of the morning. That was really nice when I was outside working an event in Ennis for my day job employer. And it was relatively cool there for a while because we had that thick cloud deck that was keeping some of that oppressive heat from coming in. But we will be clearing through the day Monday. Monday night, mostly clear with lows in the mid to upper 70s. Every evening is pretty much going to be the same. Tuesday, sunny, highs in the upper 90s. Tuesday night, clear, lows in the mid 70s. Wednesday, sunny, highs in the upper 90s. Wednesday night, mostly clear, lows in the mid 70s. Thursday, sunny, highs in the upper 90s. Thursday night, mostly clear, lows in the mid 70s. Friday, sunny with highs in the upper 90s. And then we go into the weekend. Now, what I will say is both days of the weekend, it's kind of a quick preview, and we'll see how this changes or if it stays the same. We are looking at a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms both Saturday and Sunday, and looking at highs probably in the mid 90s, possibly the lower 90s if we can get them there. So that's what I'm talking about. We're seeing more opportunities for cooler temperatures, and again, it doesn't mean that we're going to have really, really cool temperatures this August, but we're going to be probably looking, when we look back, at a more moderate and mild August than we usually see. So stay tuned for more updates on hopefully cooling temperatures pretty soon, and those storms that are in the Gulf as well. I am getting eaten up by mosquitoes, so I'm going to scram, get this edited and uploaded. And I'm going to be testing something tonight, so keep an eye for a live stream tonight. Obviously, there isn't a thing happening right now, but I want to test something that I think is going to make the live streams look a little bit better so that when things do happen, everything looks good, everything's ready, everything's cohesive. Thank you so much. See you again soon.